So the question is, do different chimp tribes have different ways of doing things? Do they have unique chimp cultures?
Okay, wait a second.
Eminent primatologists Frans de Waal and Andy Whiten want to answer just this question, and they've set up an experiment at the Yerkes Primate Centre near Atlanta.
This is Anya.
Oh, nice catch.
They designed this extremely beautiful machine in collaboration with Victoria Horner, assisted on this occasion by Danny Wallace, primate.
All you get is a stick.
Lovely.
And I'm going to put in it a food reward, and it's your job to try and get that out.
Right. Ah, how about this? This looks like...
I soon discovered one way to get the reward. Poke at it. I was a genius.
I did it.
But the machine has a second solution. It took me a while, but eventually I realised. You lift the lever.
There you go.
I was a genius again. So there you have it. Two ways to get the M&M. Lifting and poking. The next step was to teach one chimp to poke and one to lift. Then, put these new expert chimps into different groups and see if the other chimps learn from them. Creating two separate cultural traditions. The lifters and the pokers. And because they're so eager to learn, it works.
You can poke or lift, and it doesn't really matter which one you do. But because the chimps in each group only do the method that they saw, that's the first really strong evidence that they're learning it. They're definitely learning from each other.
It might look simple, but this experiment has taken years to perfect, and it proves absolutely that chimps have the capacity for culture, and that they can pass it on to each other down the generations.
And what does that mean on in a wider scale?
We have culture, that's not in question. If chimpanzees also have culture, it's by no means a unique human trait, which it has been suggested it was.
Well, loads of people have all suggested that, haven't they? They
Yes.
said, oh, we're so different from the apes because we've got culture and they've got nothing. And you're essentially saying it's not true.
It was said that humans are unique because they use tools. Well, hang on, so do chimps. Okay, let's move on. Maybe it's language. Well, chimps show rudimentary language skills too. It's culture. Chimps show culture too. So what is uniquely human, I think, is the question.
This was exciting. Victoria is a scientist who discovered yet another human trait that chimps have too. So, would Victoria back my campaign? Would I finally get a scientist to agree with me?
Are chimps people too?
No, but chimpanzees are fascinating in their own right, and I don't think whether a species is interesting or not should be measured by how similar they are to us. Chimpanzees are uniquely chimpanzee, and that's what makes them interesting, and the fact that we share an ancestor with them. They're not people, but they are still absolutely fascinating and intriguing.